Have you ever wondered how some people can read other people's minds so easily? Do you think your thoughts are safe? What if I told you that I can read what's on your mind right now? Today I'll reveal the truth about mind reading and share amazing secrets that will change your view of human mind forever. First, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell button to receive all the latest updates. Do you think mind reading is real? Science says yes. Mind reading is completely scientific. In the 1960s, the Cold War between the Soviet Union and the United States was at its peak. Espionage between the two countries was more active than ever. In the Kiev laboratories in the Soviet Union, there was a team of Soviet spies, a very special team that was unparalleled and surrounded by the highest level of secrecy. What did this team do, and why was it so special? This team included a group of the rarest talents and extraordinary abilities ever. The first talent is to penetrate minds, access thoughts, and read them, which is called Asper. These Aspers have the extraordinary ability to penetrate anyone's mind and know everything they are thinking, and they can read any paper or message that the person whose mind they want to penetrate is reading from a distance. Can you imagine that? A person capable of penetrating the minds of scientists to learn their secrets, and capable of penetrating the minds of military leaders to learn their plans and weapons. Certainly, this type of person is a formidable weapon without equal. The second talent is the negative Asper. A negative Asper is someone who is unable to hack into minds and read thoughts, meaning they are like us. But it's impossible for anyone to hack into their mind. Does that make sense? In other words, a negative Asper is completely immune to any hacking of their mind. This, of course, makes them unbreakable vault of secrets. That's about the Soviets, but what about the Americans? The CIA launched a secret project called Stargate, where they experimented with remote telepathy to read the minds of spies and assembled a team no less dangerous than the Soviet team. The truth is that the Soviet Union was the most interested in this matter. Although they didn't explicitly acknowledge the existence of Aspers, many scientists and writers spoke about it as if it were a proven fact, most notably Joseph Banks Rhine, a pioneer in parapsychology at Duke University, and scientist Carl Sagan, who discussed the existence of supernatural abilities. But the people we are talking about, whether in American CIA or the Soviet KGB, are extraordinary individuals. What about ordinary people like you and me? Can we read minds? Modern science says yes. Scientists say that our thoughts are just electrical and chemical signals transmitted between neurons in the brain. And using techniques such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and brain-computer interfaces, BCI, we can translate some of these signals into words and images. In one existing experiment, researchers were able to reconstruct images that people were looking at by scanning their brain activity. Imagine if one day we could record our dreams or transfer our thoughts directly to a computer screen. So, are there ways and techniques for reading minds? And can you really be a mind reader? The answer may surprise you. There are scientific and practical ways to read minds. The first and most important method, body language. Yes, 90% of communication between people is nonverbal. David J. Lieberman, a writer specializing in applied psychology, offers us practical strategies for reading other people's thoughts by analyzing their body language. These are the most important strategies. Eye contact. Long eye contact often indicates confidence and sometimes defiance. Avoiding eye contact often indicates shyness and in many other cases, lying. Facial expressions. Raised eyebrows express surprise or fear. Smiles have their own meanings. There are fake smiles that appear only around the mouth and not in the eyes. Hand and arm movements. Crossing the arms indicate closeness or defensiveness. Rubbing the hands indicates enthusiasm or sometimes planning something. Body posture. Standing upright indicates confidence and control. Leaning forward while sitting indicates interest in the conversation. Foot and leg movements. Shaking the feet indicates tension or impatience. Tone of voice. A sudden loud voice indicates anger or enthusiasm. Stuttering or frequent pauses often indicate that the speaker is lying or extremely nervous. These are some of the keys to understanding body language. We can provide a special video on body language if you're interested in this topic. So please write to us in the comments. The second method, psychological prediction, using neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, to understand other people's thinking patterns. The third method, devices such as fMRI, can monitor areas of activity in your brain when you think of a word or image, but they do not actually read your thoughts. Rather, they make complex scientific guesses. The most important contribution in this field is that of Elon Musk, who introduced us to Neuralink devices that connect the mind to a computer. These devices have been tested on quadriplegics whose thoughts were converted into commands that were then executed. There are other simple tricks for reading other people's thoughts that are no less ingenious than Elon Musk's devices. A furniture company conducted a public opinion poll asking these questions. Do people prefer large traditional furniture filled with decorations, or do they prefer simple modern furniture? Most of the answers were that they prefer large traditional furniture. So the company furnished 2 rooms, one with large furniture and the other with simple modern furniture. The result was completely different, as the public preferred the modern room. Based on this, the company produced modern furniture and sold millions of pieces. The result? The conscious mind doesn't know exactly what it wants, and the subconscious influences 95% of our thoughts and behaviors. Conclusion: reading minds depends largely on psychology, analyzing body language, and knowing true intentions through practical experience. In the end, imagine if everyone around you knew what you're thinking. Would it be scary or wonderful? Are you ready for a world where your thoughts are read? Write to us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell button to receive all the latest updates.